Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristin. Today I'm going to be showing you some Prime Day deals. These are things that I love in my craft room, so let's go ahead and get started on today's video. So the first thing I want to talk about is this 5-drawer wood dresser chest with a door, and this is perfect for storing your Cricut vinyl, your Cricut supplies, anything like that. These are perfect for. I have one and I like to store my needlepoint stuff and also vinyl in here. This would also be perfect for stamp and die sets, things like that. Let me go ahead and just scroll across the picture. That way you can see how big they are. The drawers do come out all the way like that. They also have it in black, which is a little bit cheaper, but it's currently on sale for $92.99. They also have another one. It's a 3-drawer under desk wooden storage. I personally like the previous one I just showed you. It's a little bit bigger and it's only a few dollars more. So at this price point, if you want something smaller, it's a great price, but if you want the other one, it's a little bit better of a deal. This one does come with little rollies on the bottom. I thought that was so stinking cute. It's easier to access, easier to move. However, the other one does come with the rollies on the bottom as well. So let's go ahead and move on to the next item. I have one of these as well, and I like to store my gems in here. So I have a bunch of embellishments for card making. You can also store like bobbins, little tiny spools of thread in here as well. Tons of things. Here is one more specific to holding all of your Cricut accessories. So you have a spot up here for your Cricut. You have your heat press as well. You also have some drawers that pull out. You can store your rolls of your vinyl here, and also some flat little squares of vinyl as well. And here are the dimensions. It looks like it's actually 33 inches tall and 14.2 inches wide. And at the price point of $140, it did drop down within the last 30 days. I do have a browser extension called Honey, and I do use it to track the prices. That way I know I'm not getting scammed. Another thing I like to have in my craft room are these little containers here. These have dropped down in price a little bit, but I like to store my patterned paper in here, any kind of scrapbook paper, things like that. These little containers are perfect, and it is 13 inches by 12.2 inches. If you want a little bit bigger or taller of a storage, these are perfect. These are 3.15 inches tall, and so these are a little bit taller than the last ones I showed you. Let's talk about desk organization a little bit. So my desk gets super messy, so I like to have these little storage towers right here, the way that it holds like pens that I want to access or anything like that. You can have your washi tape, stapler, maybe even some sticky notes in there. I currently have this one on my desk, and it's perfect if I just want to grab the little essentials that I need. However, the last one I just showed you might be a little bit better for my desk just because I'm constantly needing different accessories to grab, but these are currently on Prime deal for $7.99, which is a great deal, and it does spin. I have not had any issues with mine, so I highly recommend this one. I've talked about these ink cube trays in a lot of my videos, and these hold Gina K Designs, Concord and Ninth, Simon Says ink cubes. Any of those small ink cubes that most brands have, these fit. I have not had an ink cube that does not fit these trays. I talk about them again in most of my card making videos, so these are highly recommended by me. And they're currently on Prime Day deals for $19.89. Now let's say that you have the full size ink pads. These are great, currently on Prime deal for $45.49, and they do hold those wide ink pads. Let's talk about scissors for a second. So if you're constantly cutting sticky stuff like double-sided foam tape, double-sided tape, any sort of sticky stuff, non-stick scissors is the way to go. I'm constantly cleaning my scissors. They have this 4-pack right now, and it is $9.99, or you can get this 2-pack right here. It's also on a Prime Day deal, but these are 2 full-size scissors, and they are $9.99 as well. So that is just definitely something to take into consideration if you are picking non-stick scissors. If you have a lot of ephemera or stickers, this is definitely a way to go as well. It has tons of storage within one big storage bin. It's currently on Prime deal for $21.24. These are 4x6 photo cases, and I like to store my stickers and little tiny pieces in there as well. I'm going to grab me one of these for the Prime Day deals because it's currently $36.79, but I need to be able to store like my washi tape and maybe even some paint on there as well. And you can even store paintbrushes in these little cups, so these are perfect. So I'm definitely going to be picking up one for myself. If you do a lot of vinyl crafts and you want to organize them a little bit better, that way that maybe you can see the rolls, this is definitely a way to go as well. You can store several colors on here, and it looks like it has 24 compartments, and it's on Prime Day deals for $15.99. I really need one of these for my craft room. It is a 3-drawer rolling cart, and it's currently on Prime deal for $22.07, and it comes in pink, teal, white, black, and navy. This would be so great to have to store just like your little projects on, and if you're willing it to like your living room and you want to do like some die cutting with your family. I was actually on FaceTime yesterday with my friend, and we were talking about how sometimes we wish that we could roll our crafting supplies into like our family room, that way that we could spend time with our family and craft at the same time, and so this little cart would be perfect. I'm pretty sure that Michael's has one similar to this, but this one's on Prime Day deal for $66.99, and it has tons of drawers on here. It is a 15-drawer rolling cart, comes in several colors. It looks like the cheapest one currently is $66.99, so there are several colors that you can choose from on that one. Ohuhu Markers is one of the best marker brands that I've tried so far. They have great alcohol markers, and so these are currently on Prime Day deals. I do want to pick up the pastel set, so I'm gonna have to see if they are on Prime. Let's see. The pastel set, let me take a look. Yep, they are currently on sale right now for $39.99, so I'm definitely going to be adding that to my cart as well. But definitely check out the Ohuhu markers. Let's talk about paper trimmers. So we have this smaller one. It's on Prime Day deal for $9.26. If you're looking for a little bit bigger of a paper trimmer, they have this one. It'll cut 15 sheets, and it's currently on Prime Day deal for $20.79. And if you're looking for a combo one, this one is a paper trimmer and a score tool. So I love these whenever I'm making my cards. It's just easier to score your card and also trim it. So this is definitely one that I would highly recommend to check out. If you're looking for some 12-inch by 12-inch glitter cardstock, this is 100 pounds, so it's on the thicker side. This one's currently on Prime Day deal for $15.99. And if you want more of a variety, they have this one is 60 sheets, and it's currently on Prime Day deal for $15.99. And this one is for my girlies who love the pink, so this one's on Prime Day deal for $11.19. And they also have different colors, so there's green. The blue one is actually cheaper, and also the black and the grays are cheaper as well. So those are on Prime Day deal for $10.95. If you are looking for some card embellishments to add to your front card panel, this is a really great deal. It's on Prime Day deal for $5.94, and you get 2,310 pieces, so that is a lot. They also have these. I do not use the B7000 for card making. I just use like regular Elmer's glue or the Barely Art glue, and it works perfectly fine. But they do have this big pack of gems, and this is 11,000 pieces, so that's a really great deal for $6.39. If you're looking for a auto press heat press, this one is a really great deal. It's currently on Prime Day deal for $188.80, and it is by the brand HTV Ront, which is a really great brand compared to Cricut. There's another heat press currently on Prime Day deal for $178.49. It is a regular press, mug press, tumbler press, hat press. You can even press on plates as well. If you're looking for a mini press, they do have this one in several different colors. It looks like the cheapest price on this one would be $19.54 up to $22.99, but they have some cute colors. If you need some heat resistant paper, this is perfect for like pressing your vinyl on your t-shirts and things like that. These are currently on Prime Day deal for $6.70, and it looks like it is a 3-pack, and they are 16 inches by 20 inches. I did talk about these in my last video. I used the new Bro thread for embroidery, and these are currently on Prime Day deal for $20.78, and it does come with 40 spools, so definitely check these out if you are into embroidery. If you are into embroidery, you know that you need some tiny scissors, and these are perfect for cutting off those little threads. These are currently on Prime Day deal for $7.19 for a 2-pack. I purchased these whenever I got my embroidery machine. I have the PE 800, and so I know that these fit my machine, and it also lists other machines that it does fit, but it's also great to have these on hand if you are doing a lot of embroidery. I love tearaway stabilizer. It's just much easier to use. This one does come in a 10-inch by 25-yard roll for $12.74. And if you do want to pick up the cutaway, it is $22.09 for a 10-inch by 50-yard roll. Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope that I was able to show you guys some great Prime Day deals. Again, don't forget to check out the description box below. I will have a link to my Amazon storefront. That way it's easier for you guys to check out everything that I've showed you today. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!